Hello there. Once again, this is Anton from Anton Bay, taking a look at some Hulk comics. These are books that I got from the Widows collection, which I've mentioned in numerous other videos, was a collector who passed away like 15 years ago. And I eventually bought the comics off of his wife, who was just tired of moving them around the country. Today we're looking at Hulk. My special guest action figures are Marvel Select Original Hulk. He is a thing of beauty. And Mark Ruffalo Hulk, he is the newer version of Hulk. And that's kind of where this Hulk comic book thing is, because this was a newer series. This came out in '99, issue 1. And this was the Hulk that I grew up reading. This was, I could never get into the old Hulk because it was so, it was too old of a series. I felt like I had to read too much of it to get involved. I was a young comic book fan. And this series came out and I was like, I'm getting in now. I'm getting in on Hulk now, and this is what I'm reading. And these first issues were a lot like, they reminded me a lot of the old TV show. Simple, like Bruce on the road stories. Very cool. And I got a pretty good chunk of them. I got 3, 4, issue 5, 6. Now these aren't bad covers by any means. Issue 7. They're not as amazing as the old original Hulk covers, but they're still darn good. They're not Marvel's golden age of beautiful covers and beautiful art, but it's what I grew up with. And you know, you get some covers like that that's like, what's going on with that? Why does that look absolutely completely different than every other issue? And it's because they had a weird guest artist come in and they would do it. And anyway, I totally dug this series, and it's really nice to have. It's really nice to have a nice chunk of them. Got an annual. I got 15, 16, and I followed it. I want to say for about the first 2 years before I kind of phased out. I think this was probably about the time I kind of got out of it, back when it went to being the Incredible Hulk. But that's pretty much all of those I've got. And then the other thing that was in the Widows collection was old Hulk comics. We got Incredible Hulk 338, Incredible Hulk 339. This is during the Grey Hulk Mr. Fix-It phase. 337. 331, I'm not positive what was going on there. 333, issue 334. I know a lot of these are gray, but there's a couple that are green. Like 330, there he is, he's still green. I don't know, but he's gray up in the top corner, so I'm not positive what all's going on with that. Issue 312, that is a beautiful cover. That's the kind of stuff that Marvel was doing, you know, back in the olden days. That was really fantastic. There's one of the 25th Marvel anniversary covers. They all had that liner going on. Issue 304, issue 345. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a McFarlane cover, isn't it? If I'm totally hosed on that, let me know. Wait. I'm not. Yep, McFarlane, right there in the fine tiny print. That's awesome. I got a McFarlane cover. Oh, Eric Larson and Todd McFarlane, same issue. Good stuff going on. Got a weird chrome cover for 339. Not sure. I think that's the original series. 443, 471. That's kind of lame looking. 472, 474. And it looks like Hulk vs. Superman, which that's kind of fun. Anyway, those are the Hulk comics that I got. I'm super happy to have them. As usual, I'm very grateful to the Widow for selling me these things. And I always call her the Widow because I don't ever talk about her name. But anyway, I just want to thank you guys for watching. And definitely check out this figure. Is amazing. I highly recommend Marvel Select. They do Hulk better than anybody else. And that's my story. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.